Hello and welcome to my video. I'm Kat and you will have received a sample from me hopefully. This video is going to help you with applying that sample. Now you can see here I've actually painted most of my nails and I wanted to use this nail wrap as an accent nail because that's most likely how you're going to be using yours, so I thought it would be good to kind of do the same. So the first thing I'm going to do is figure out, the first thing I'm going to do is push back my cuticles. That's something that's really important, is the nail prep. The other thing you're going to want to be sure that you've done is wash your hand in some kind of dish soap or something to really scrub at the nail and just kind of prep it there. So you can see here I'm just sizing which nail wrap to put on this finger, and it's always important to size down a bit so that you've got a gap at the sides and a little bit of a gap right down at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to cut this nail wrap in half, so because one full nail wrap will do 2 nails. So I'm just cutting that in half. As you can see, I've done most of the nail prep there. The next thing I'm just going to do is cleanse the nail, or clean the nail with our cleanser here. Now you will have a wipe, a Jamberry or other branded alcohol wipe in the little pack that I gave you. If you've run out of those, you can use just regular white vinegar, or you can use some form of, rubbing alcohol or something like that if you've got it. Just make sure that it's got zero kind of oils or moisturizer or anything like that in it, because what we want to be doing is making sure that we get rid of all of that. That's the whole purpose of the alcohol cleanser. So you can see here I've cut that in half, and I'm just going to peel the edge of it up with this purple pusher. Now I particularly like using these purple pushers, which is why I've included one in your pack to help me apply. I think they are super useful, and I just waved that ever so lightly in front of the heat, did you catch that, and placed him on my nail. So you can see there I'm just going to push down the middle, just straight down the middle, just nice 1, 2, back over the heat, and then I'm going to go to one side, and I'm going from the middle out. I don't know if you can quite tell, and then now I'm just going to give that corner a little tug. If you can see here, I'm just going to give them a tug. It's really important to do that tug, especially if your nails are either slightly curved or slightly flared out or anything like that. And now I just went back to the other side. I heated that other side again, and then I pushed down from the middle out and again did that little tug. I'm going to go back to the heat, and I'm doing the flat on and then front on, and again more pressure. This time I'm using my thumb just to go over it a little bit more, because it gives me a bit more control. And again, I just gave it a tiny bit more heat there. You can usually tell when it's done there, and kind of how it feels there. So the next thing I'm going to do is just trim that excess off. Now I'm not going to cut all of it off. I'm just going to cut the kind of really long bit that was hanging down and going to get in the way. And then what I would normally do would be to then apply my other nails before I then file the excess off. But in this situation, because I'm only doing the one, I'm just filing, and you would just file straight down. Sorry, that was out of camera. Just like I was doing there. So you just literally grab your nail file and file straight down with a fair bit of force. Sorry, it's a little bit shaky and out of focus and out of the shot as well. I obviously did very well there. And you just, with quite a bit of force and a nice rough nail file, you just file straight down. You can see the excess coming away there. If you've got short nails, so they're not long enough to file away without catching the skin, then you can use nail clippers. What you want to be sure is that you're getting that pressure. The next thing you want is either some form of glass nail file or a buffer that I was just showing you. I like to use the glass nail file and just file at a 45-degree angle. And this is just to smooth the edges. So the first one to get rid of the excess was with a harsh nail file, and that was at a 90 degrees straight up and down, and then it was either with your glass nail file or your buffer at a 45-degree angle there. If you don't have one of those lying around, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Just know that that's what's going to give you kind of the best finish, would be to be able to do that little 45-degree angle. So that's how you apply the nail wrap, and I hope you think that's super easy, because I sure find it is. And now I'm just going to show you how to remove them. So here I've got a full set of nails. This was actually what I was wearing before the previous one. And what I'm going to do is just show you how I remove my nail wraps. So I like to use one of these orange sticks, and I just kind of go round and break the seal. You could do this with your thumbnail as well. Apologies that this is going kind of in and out of focus. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I mean. So I'm just kind of breaking the seal. Now I've got our Jamberry nail wrap and lacquer remover, and I find this is the best solution for me personally. You can use regular nail varnish remover. For me, I find it quite damaging to my nails. I don't know whether it just mixes with our adhesive in a bizarre way. The other thing you can use is oil. Once you've broken the seal, you can soak your nail in oil. It does take quite a long time to break down the adhesive. So for me, this is the best for my nail, as well as taking the least amount of time. So it's a win-win for me. If you fall in love with Jamberry nail wraps, then our remover is definitely something worth investing in down the line. But you can see I'm literally just kind of pushing underneath, a little tiny bit of pressure. I didn't really push that off. It just came off with the adhesive, and it really is as easy as that. So I hope you found this video super helpful, and I hope you enjoy your wraps.